Bali has long been known to be a super cheap destination, but more and more people recently have been complaining about the prices rising and it not being the value-packed destination that it used to be. So is Bali still worth it in 2026?
So in this video, instead of just showing you numbers on a screen, we're going to take you along with us for the day and show you what a day in Bali costs.
So this morning we started with breakfast, obviously. We had this incredible floating breakfast at the resort that we're staying, which was around 230K, which seems to be the standard price for floating breakfasts in most resorts and homestays, somewhere between 150 and 300.
That said, you can get breakfast for a lot cheaper at a normal cafe or warung local restaurant in Bali. I think breakfast tends to range from about 50 to 150K per person.
And now we're just gonna get ready and then show you around Ubud. So our first stop is coffee, obviously. We are at Ubud Coffee Roasters in the middle of Ubud. We paid 95K for 2 coffees, 1 long black for Liv, and I got myself a flat white with oat milk. I did pay extra for oat milk, it was 10K extra. Altogether that's 95, so that's around $5, which I think is still very good value, especially considering it's specialty coffee.
I mean, in the US, if you were to get 2 specialty coffees, it'd probably be at least double, probably more than double, especially with tip. So quite good price. And this is about the standard price we pay for specialty coffee in Bali. Generally, it's around 100K, something around that for both of our coffees. And the coffee's always really good. Bali is one of our top countries for coffee in the world. If you know anything about me, I'm a huge coffee nerd, huge coffee snob, and Bali's definitely one of my favorite places to be for coffee. Feels like almost every cafe has amazing coffee, and it's a pretty decent price.
It almost never misses. But now we're pretty hungry, so we're gonna go grab some food.
I will say, something about Ubud that I really like is that there's sidewalks. After staying for almost 2 months in Canggu, this is like a crazy novelty to be able to walk easily without being hit by bikes.
So this is their menu. Gado-gado, which is one of our favorite salads. It's like an Indonesian salad. It's 50K. Also got some stir fries. A nasi goreng is 35 for a veggie nasi goreng. Chicken is 55. Shrimp is 70. I think this is slightly more on the expensive side than we have seen, but still not badly priced. What we got is a nasi campur, which is one of our favorite dishes. Just like a nice mix of multiple things on a plate. 55, which is a very good price, about $3 for a giant plate of food. They had a bunch of Javanese soups as well, which we're super excited to try. We got the beef one, which I believe is 80K. All the foods seem to range between 50 and 80K. So yeah, that's what you can expect at a slightly more upscale warung.
So another cost that you should consider if you're coming to Bali is a motorbike rental. That's like one of the best ways to get around, especially if you want to see more of the area, you want to explore more of Bali outside of like the hubs like Ubud and Canggu. Since we're staying here for a couple months, we have a monthly rate. It was around $110 per month, if I remember correctly. But if you pay for the daily rate, like if you only want to rent it for a couple days, ranges from 150,000 Indonesian rupiah to around 600,000, depending on the type of bike you get, and the shops.
I've been looking for a red thread because it's supposed to ward away bad luck. Finally found one, so we'll see how much this is. How much? Something? 13?
Something more inside maybe?
No, just this today. Thank you.
A small money?
No, I have 10, I have 15. We would normally haggle, but honestly, it doesn't make the biggest difference to us because we come here with US dollars. I've been looking for a red thread because it's supposed to ward away all the bad luck. And for a while, when we were in Chiang Mai, for like 2 weeks, we were having like the worst luck ever. So we ended up doing what's known as the egg ritual, which if you don't know what it is, just look it up. And that completely changed our luck, and the rest of the trip went without a hitch. Some of my friends told me that I need to get a red thread instead of doing the egg ritual every single time something bad happens to me. So now I'm protected.
So this is the Ubud art market, which is one of the most, if probably the most popular shopping street in Ubud. You can pretty much buy any souvenir you can think of. Like there's literally everything from suitcases to fake luxury items, wooden products, crafts things, literally anything you can think of you can buy here. None of the prices are displayed, so you do have to ask how much things cost. And probably haggle a little bit if you want something. So we're gonna ask for some prices here in a second.
So this is one of the few places that actually have marked prices, which is way better for my anxiety. So if you're looking for jewelry, something like this is 60K. Pretty cute. Dainty little necklace. Or a shell necklace for 70. I might want something actually. I might buy something. This is 195K. Kind of cute, no? If you want a coconut, it's 25K, which is pretty standard even at the beach. On the street, we've seen quite a few massage parlors. A 60-minute standard Balinese massage seems to range from 100 to 250.
So Bali is like kind of the place to buy like counterfeit items. Like literally all over this market, you're seeing like fake Birkenstocks and fake luxury bags and fake Adidas, Nike, pretty much everything. Right now we're sitting in front of a shop that has just a bunch of counterfeit sports jerseys from like US basketball teams and soccer teams.
And behind us, there's a lot of Coach bags.
Coach bags. Hello. How much are these? 850,000. Okay.
Discount. You can make low. How much your price?
What's your best price?
How many pieces you want buy one or two?
Just one. So 500? Okay, not today. Thank you so
How
much.
much you want?
It's crazy. The Birkenstocks that I asked her the price for, at first she offered me 850, which is around $50. And then as I was walking away, she had dropped it all the way down to 200. So from 850,000 to 200.
They're so pretty. So adorable. $120 for this bag apparently. Very classic Bali bag. Definitely the strategy is to act disinterested and maybe even start to walk away, because he offered 120 in the beginning and then I started walking away because I wasn't actually interested in buying the bag. It was 100 by the time I left. I feel like one of the easiest ways to show you some of the prices is to go check out a supermarket. So let's go have a look.
The most traditional beer in Bali is bintang, but these are like the craft beers. So they're a little bit more expensive, but they're still cheaper than what they cost at the hotel for a bintang. So this one from Black Sands Brewery is 36. And then this Session Hazy is 42. So not bad, pretty good.
For reference, a small bintang is 28 and a large bintang is around 50.
This chicken cheese puff snack is only 8,500.
If you want something that's been imported though, this is 89 for these salt and vinegar chips.
Wine in Bali is pretty expensive. Most of it's imported, but they do have this one label that we've been seeing called Two Islands. It's made in Australia, but like the company's Balinese. And these tend to be by far the cheapest wine. And they're not amazing, but they're pretty good. It's like about $15 to $20 for a bottle, opposed to like I don't know. It's about half the price as some of these ones over here that are from Argentina.
So we are back at our accommodation for the rest of the afternoon. We just want to have a bit of a chill one. We are about a half-hour drive from Ubud, and we didn't want to just be walking around till sunset and dinner time. So we are back. Obviously, accommodation is another huge expense when it comes to any sort of holiday, including in Bali. I will say, here's where you can kind of pick and choose. You can go as cheap as $5 a night, which is something we've done in the past by staying in a hostel room or in a very cheap guest house or homestay. And the great news is that often comes with breakfast. On the flip side, you can literally spend like $1,000+ a night. We are staying in a slightly bougier place than we would normally stay in just because it's Liv's birthday month and I wanted to treat him a little bit. So I'll put the price on the screen, how much the place we're staying at costs per night. But like I said, you can go way cheaper or way more expensive depending on what you're looking for. If you want to have a better look of what this hotel looks like, just click this button. We did a quick video of the hotel. Nasi goreng is 50k, mie goreng 50. Ooh, pepes ikan, we love this, 70k.
So I will have a small bintang. And then she'll have the mixed juice with lime and mint. To start, we'll do the tahu sambal ulek.
Yeah.
And Bali nini nasi goreng.
With chicken, yeah?
Yes, please.
Oh, vegetarian.
Chicken's good. And then pepes ikan.
Pepesica.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything else?
That'll be it.
The thing about Bali is that you can really pick and choose how much you spend on food. For example, last night we spent about 965k for this delicious Thai dinner. So if you go for non-local foods, foods tend to be a bit more expensive, so that's something to definitely keep in mind. But today we wanted to eat more local, so that's why we are here at this local warung that's run by this homestay, it seems. Food looks delicious though, so excited.
Tempeh in Bali really hits different. It's so good.
So now we've reached the end of the day, and this is how much we spent in Ubud, Bali.
Yeah, for sure, Bali isn't the cheapest destination in Southeast Asia, but prices also vary a lot depending on the type of traveler you are, where you want to stay, the restaurants you eat at, and so on.
So what do you guys think? Do you think Bali is still worth it in 2026?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so you can follow along for more of our Indonesia adventures.